Hi, welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed the first part of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. This is a simplified version of Jake's amazing arrangement. And I hope you appreciated the beauty of adding that drone, that open G string, fourth string, just putting it in. And you could also get a variation by leaving it out, which, like you can go, or you can go. See? So we're going to start right with the second part. And the second part starts out real easy. The melody is 7-5-7 on the first string. And if you just brush up, but what I'm going to do is kind of brush up for the whole thing, like a C chord, even though you're holding down one, you're brushing them all. Then you do a really simple thing. Try this here. Put the middle finger on the second fret of the third string and the pinky on the first string, third fret. It's not too hard. Actually, now let's make it the fourth fret. So there's one fret in between. Sounds kind of weird. Now let's take this same arrangement and just slide it all the way up. So your middle finger is now on the 12th fret. So you're on the 12th and 14th with the pinky. The other two fingers are up. So you've got middle finger on the 12th, pinky on the 14th. It's the same thing. There's one fret in between, just like down here. Ooh, it's kind of nice up there. And what you're going to do is you're going to start out with a pinch. And it's a little triplet. Da 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 da. And the da 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 is pinching 1 and 4. And the da da is 2, 2 and 4. Try to emphasize the melody notes. Let's go real slow. It's pinch. Actually, it sounds better that way. I'm pinching the third and first string. And the other two are I'm doing a pinch as well. You don't have to. I'm doing a pinch with 1 and 4. This time the melody note is on 12 on the first string and then 10. So it's now just sit and practice that for a while. It's really not that hard. So it's pinch 2, 3, pinch 2, 4, pinch, pinch, pinch 2, 4, pinch, pinch. Now slide down so that your first finger is on the second string, 5th fret. And I want you to bar it on the 5th. Now put the third finger on the 7th fret, first string. Now play the power chord, or give it a little something. So you went. So let's do it from the beginning so you can kind of piece it together. Then you come up, and your fingers are like this. Very simple arrangement. Imagine this. You can do it like that, but I like to do it like this. It's with the second and third finger. And you've got the third finger on the 11th fret third string, and the middle finger, so the ring finger is on the 11th fret third string, and your middle finger is on the 10th fret first string. So it would be 0, 11, 0, 10. Ooh. Beautiful sound. So you went. Now you take this, lift this finger, and slide the middle finger that's on the 10th fret down to the 7th, and put the first finger on the 7th fret of the third string. So you went. You notice I put a drone between them? It's like two little bells. Try that again. Beautiful. Now it gets pretty easy. You're just going to take the first finger and lay it as a bar across 5, the bottom 3 strings. Just, and you're going to hammer on to the first string 7. The first time is a hammer on, the second time you're just placing it. And bring the pinky all the way up to 10. It's the next dot. 2 frets between 7, 8, 9, 10. Drone, and then up on 10. Let's bring this down so you can see a little better. It's just a brush up with the middle finger, drone. So let's go over what we've done so far. We started out with 6. Then you can play it like that, or you can go whatever you think is, and vary it. Vary it each time. Do it a little differently. So we have, then we went up here to, I always anchor with the 12. I look down for the double dots, and then I put my middle finger on 12, and then I just lay this one 2 frets ahead of it on the first string. Or you can go, that's why I play it, yeah. Or you can do it as a triplet. So So you can do it as 2/16 notes or as a triplet. That's why I usually play it. Then I come down here. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I left something out. So it's so 11, 10, both on 7, string 1 and 3. Then just play all 3 barred. Drone. I do a lot of upstrokes. I don't know why. And then this part of the verse ends with a little fancy slide thing he does. He starts out with 5, 3. It's 0, 5, 3, 5. And he's going. Oh. And then it ends on C. So let's dissect that a little bit. It was just a strum down, drone. Then you take the 5th fret and you're going to slide it up to the 7th. And you're also going to lay the next finger on the 7th as well, but on the 1st string. So it goes. Then you play the 1st, drone. Then you slide again on the 3rd string, this time 7 to 9. Each time you're going up 2. But this time you're lifting this one, and when you slide up, bring your hand around and lay your 1st finger on, still on 8. Then you slide again. So let's do that again. It's 5, 7, 5. I'm sorry, it's 3, 5, 3. 5, 3, 5. 0, 5, 3, 5. And it lands on the C chord. So let's try that again. From the beginning. One more time slow, and then I'll play it all the way through fast so you can hear how it's put together, both the 1st and 2nd parts. So we start with 7, 5, 7. You can go down or you can go. I like going up because my melody note is usually on the 1st or sometimes 2nd string. So I try to keep that melody note out in front. And one way to do that is to make sure you hit it first and a little harder. So you go, then come up to 12 and 14 with the middle and pinky. it's not as hard as people think. Then down to so let's go ahead and put it all together, and I'll show you how I would play it. Although I don't get on stage too much because I'm really not. I'm a little afraid of that. So let's go. Ready? Now, what he does during the break where he's six is the note you're staying on the whole time, and you're on the first string, the 6th fret. Then you walk this one. So you're going. The next one starts out the same way. 6 and 8. And then what it does is it switches strings. You switch strings like. So you're going 6 and 8, 0, 0, 8, 6, and it becomes 0, 0, 6, 8. Then slide this one down one. And one more. You play that twice. So you play the first one twice, the second. So the first one was. The next one